all the pickleball lovers out there, the city of Dothan has unveiled a state-of-the-art pickleball complex that is not only expected to bring millions of dollars in revenue, but also bring players from all across the southeast to enjoy the booming sport. WDHN's Clayton Tomley has more from the facility's grand opening.
It's time to grab your paddles and get ready for pickleball. I'm here outside of Rip Stadium at the site of Dothan's newest recreational facility, the City of Dothan Pickleball Complex. With 25 covered courts, it's not only the largest pickleball complex in the city, but one of the largest in the entire southeast region. And as the sport of pickleball continues to grow across the country, that growth was definitely on display right here at the grand opening. As the country celebrates Parks and Recreation Month, the city of Dothan celebrated with a grand opening of their latest recreational facility, a 25-court pickleball complex located right beside Rip Stadium in downtown Dothan. Hundreds of residents and pickleball players alike gathered for a rather unique grand opening ceremony. Instead of a traditional ribbon cutting, City of Dothan officials gathered on Championship Court for a first serve to mark the official opening. After the grand opening, attendees were invited to play on the courts, participate in mini clinics, enjoy food trucks, tents, and more. One of those tents belonged to Stretch Zone, a practitioner-assisted stretching studio with locations in Dothan and in the Panhandle, who were making sure all pickleball players were in the right physical shape to compete in the day's activities.
People that play pickleball, a lot of them don't really think about stretching and how important it is. There's a lot of injuries from pickleball, and what people don't realize is that as long as your muscles are stretched out and pliable, it certainly reduces the risk of injury.
Then at 1 o'clock, the grand opening tournament began. Over 250 participants from many different states took part in a bracket-style tournament divided up by age and skill levels. Dothan Mayor Mark Zaliba was thrilled to see the impressive turnout of players from all over the southeast and spoke highly on what this facility will do to increase the amount of tourists that come to Dothan.
Having more people that are coming from outside of the city, even outside of the state of Alabama, from Florida and Georgia and around, to come stay a weekend and play at a tournament, that's lodging tax revenue, sales tax revenue, that helps to put more money back into the fund where we can spend more money on our facilities and have infrastructure that we really desperately need. I think that when you look at growth, economic growth, and workplace and workforce growth, having another quality of life, a place to be, is really crucial.
In addition to the completely covered roof, the complex has a number of large ceiling fans to help keep things cool, and all of the lights are actually facing the ceiling, so you don't get blinded when you look up for a ball. The complex is open daily from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. In Dothan, I'm Clayton Tomley, WDHN News for the Wiregrass.